Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bo3 and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Back here on Theramis, we're going to be continuing to do our live arena push for the mythic relic materials. I hope you guys are having a great beginning of the week. It is Sunday for me, but this is going to go live on Monday evening, so just want to let you guys know it is the morning for me. We do have our good friend Coffee here. It's been a little while since we did morning recording for the channel, so I'm really excited. You know, this is one of my favorite times to be recording, so not necessarily for live arena, but just like in general, because it's just really nice, you know, nice and peaceful. It's easy for me. I love to drink coffee. You guys know that if you're returning to the channel. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment for me. It really helps the channel out. And let's get right into it, because I'm really excited. I did end up putting some champions in some stone skin that I don't get to usually use, so hopefully we can use them, and hopefully it works a little bit today. So we got Taurus in stone skin and Thor in stone skin today, with the usual suspects like Siegfried and He-Man and the cat. So still, and Emrys too, but still working on the Marius. We're hoping to get some really good gear for the Marius. Let me know if you guys got the Xenophage. I just got him last night too, so let's take a peek. Actually, hold on, let's go right into the champions here. I did pull a couple shards too, nothing crazy. I didn't make a video or anything for it, but we did get this guy who's pretty cool. I'm actually really excited about this guy. Let me know if you guys have him, if you haven't built. I was looking at his kit. What makes him so good against Shogun? Why do people rate him this high in Shogun? I'm curious about that. I didn't see anything. I started to make a little pre-build. He's not built in any way. He's got no books, got no masteries, but I'm excited because if you guys take a peek here, my undead hordes, you know, they're solid here with the Sifi and the Fabian, but I still have to build Morgraine, who I'm really excited about. But I think this guy is going to be really good because he's actually like going to be the first tanky undead that I have, and it looks like he's able to do some buff stealing, so I'm really excited about it. He puts unkillable and taunt on himself. I think that's a really great thing. That's like Emic-esque, you know what I mean? So Emic I have built really well, so I'm excited for this guy. Let me know what you guys think about him. I'm only missing the Hatter for the badge, for the Alice badge, so really cool. So my damage dealers for undead are not that great. I think I have maybe some decent epic ones though in what's her face here. I was using him, but these guys are all 40 and 50, so Gorgrab still got to get up, but I don't really need to work on Gorgrab as of now because of Sifi, but he's still a great champion. I am still going to build him. I do have a +4 5-star blessing, so I would love to get him to the 6-star. So a little bit off pace here, what I'm usually up to, but I did want to show you guys that, and show you guys the Xenophage real quick here. Yeah, we got him here, down here. Really excited about this guy. I think people are really enjoying him. He's gonna, yeah, obviously Demon Lord like monster, right? But I'm excited because I don't have a ton of poisoners. My only like real poisoners are Corvus and Theodore, but I would love to get a poisoner because I have stock really well, really high up there, 5-star blessing, right? So he's not quite built all the way. We got masteries on him finally, but he's not booked yet. I need somebody to put that Arachnelixir on, you know what I mean? I need like Calvalax or a Nell or somebody like that, so I'm really excited about it. So he's gonna be like my first real champion like that. I could try and do like a Theodore build like that potentially, but it's not ideal, right? So also in some news, we got the ×2 mythical primal like coming up. Well, I think it's gonna be today for you guys because it's gonna come out Monday, but for me it's tomorrow. So really excited about that. Let me know if you guys are gonna be pulling for it. I'm not sure if I am yet or not, but hopefully we get some good matchups. Pop a Plarium, please. And we got Mac M83. He's the first one here. We're gonna be starting out with Emrys, I still need to change his build. I did get some pretty solid new pieces. I'll have to show you guys. It's an instinct piece, so I'm hoping to maybe get somebody in instinct, which is not like, it's not the most ideal, but you know, it's solid. Ignore defense and speed, so it's a great set. I think it is a 4-piecer though, so not ideal, but still strong if I can get it. You know, stone skin and instinct, it's still a viable option, so I'm excited about it. Hopefully we can manage to do so. This is gonna be really tough, looking really like a really high-end fight here. Definitely a really high-end fight, so let's see if we can manage to pull something out of our hats here. I think we're gonna go with I think I'm gonna go. I kind of want to just like go Torment. I might just go He-Man here actually, or Leonardo. I think we're gonna go Leonardo. I don't want to fight against Leonardo. He's really a pain, and I kind of want to ban either the Shuzen or the Armons. Probably the Shuzen, right? I mean, the Armons is gonna destroy me if I don't ban him because he's in the 6-star polymorph, which is, you know, that's still a really great blessing. It's very hard to deal with. It's, you know, we're not really for the polymorph blessing here on this channel. I don't really use it. I don't like to support it, but it is still very strong. You can't ignore that fact. Tough to say here. I mean, these three, all these champions are bannable, you know, so it's like, who do we ban here? I want to ban one of these three probably. I mean, the damage is always tough to do. I think we're gonna ban the Marius here though. I should ban maybe these guys, but Marius is so hard to deal with. I think we're gonna do it that way, and then I think we're gonna just go with HP on the blessing here, because typically when Marius is there, because he does enemy max HP damage, he does better with the HP. Since we don't have a speed, we're gonna go with the HP on this one. Empress has a great HP aura, and we do get the 6 IP, so we should get a fair amount more survivability here, which is kind of what we're aiming for. I was trying out some new things that, you know, it doesn't always work. It depends on the fight. It's so situational, but I have a great time doing it, and you guys returning, you already know. So let's see if we can manage to get through this Armons. We probably won't, but I mean, he's so good. People usually build him like really well, really high end, so we'll see what ends up happening here. It's probably going to be the Siegfried. Hopefully he gets wanded on it, but we'll see. He goes for the Empress actually. We'll see how we fare here. We're probably gonna have some trouble with this guy. This guy got buffed. He's actually really solid now, so we'll end up seeing how we can fare here. We'll see. It's gonna be tough. He's gonna burst the stone skin, so we actually are we're significantly slower here, so we actually get cooked. Yeah, if Siegfried had been able to get a turn before that Armons lapped us, we might have had a chance, but we're not going to even take a turn against this guy. He's way too fast compared to me, especially these two, and with the instant turns, we're just outclassed here. Great job, Mac. Great job. Love the name, by the way, M83. Yeah, I don't foresee me coming out of this. Let's see if we have to try and kill this Armons. That's what we have to do, because the Armons is going to mess me up big time. So let's see if we can kill. We do actually do decently, but he's going to die. Empress is our only hope. Empress, you're my only hope. But we'll end up seeing what happens. This was a great team. I think banning the Marius was the proper thing to do. It's just sometimes it's hard to tell, right? These guys are real fast, so you know, these aren't the highest end fights, you know, like but they're not also early end fights either, so we try to manage. I always say it, right? I push myself into a place for no return. My points are so high, but my account is still in progression, so it's a tough situation. It looks like we're gonna actually win this fight. Basically out of luck. But you know, we got it. We pulled through. That's a tough fight. It's actually pretty rare to see my Empress do this kind of. Everybody else did 0 damage. You can't see because I'm in the way for Leo, but he did 0 just like Siegfried and Sifi. Look at the Ashnar, dude. This is actually really impressive. He was one of the worst ones, and then they buffed him. Now he's doing really well. I think the Shuzen combo is really excellent here, because I said it in a previous video, a lot of difference between like the top end HP burners like Gizmak and Sulfurion and Volcanos compared to the other ones like Aphidus and Ashnar. And Ashnar I'm not actually sure about now because I'm just not that familiar with him, right? We'd have to look him up. But the difference in the top end HP burners and the really good HP burners is the fact, like, if they can instantly activate that instantly activate that HP burn in like the same turn, or they get like the move, then they get the extra turn and then they blast it, or they do the HP burn passively and then they can blast it on their actual turn, or passively they just do it like Volcanos and Gizmak, really, you know, and Sulfurion does it like instantly. So that's the difference between like Aphidus. And Aphidus got buffed, right? If Aphidus could do the land HP burn and then instantly activate it like kind of in the same turn or from like an extra turn kind of thing, they would be in the top end. Let me know if I'm missing out on somebody, because it's HP burn is sometimes it's hard for me to remember all of the champions, right? There's so many, but that's really the difference. And the fact that they're using the instant turn from the Shuzen to get that blast from the Ashnar to break the Stone Skin. It's really, really great. Right, Shuzen's probably the best one, but you can get the 50% turn meter from like Lamasu, and there's a couple other champions that do it, like Incensa, I think, does a 50%. Let me know this. I think there's somebody else I'm just forgetting. I don't think Dune Herald does it, but he does something similar to like that move is Incense. I just don't think he gives the turn meter. Anyways, we got lucky there. GG's Mac M83. It was a great fight. You probably should have beat me on that one. We got lucky there on that swift parry proc at the end, but he would have rezzed anyways from his revive on death, the Empress there. But sometimes that swift parry really does put us at a disadvantage for Siegfried's like second form, because you can't just automatically do it on whenever you want. It's situational, it's conditional, his metamorph. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure all you guys watching already know this, but you know, most of you guys are really high-end players. So starting out, Mr. Flood, what's up? We got Marius here again, the big pappy 6-star crushing Ren, very strong, very hard to deal with. We're gonna go like this. I've kind of switched up my strategy a little bit, just because Empress is so hard to deal with for me. I'm still looking for a blessing on him. I actually did just pull a 1-star on one of my other accounts. I was like, no, it couldn't have been Theramis though. I think it was like Cuckoo or Delaron. But yeah, we're still looking for 5+ blessing on Empress, although we'll probably only ever see the 1 or 2, at least until they add mythicals to this shop right in the altar, which who knows when that'll be. Probably never, because they make so much money off of it, right? Luckily didn't pick either of these two, so we're looking like we're gonna get to pick our main squad here, depending on who he picks here. Like, say he picks Leo. If he picks Leo, we're gonna pick He-Man, but he didn't, so we're gonna pick Leo. So we're gonna have to deal with this Marius, and we're gonna have to ban here. I think what we're gonna end up doing is playing the Torment and hoping there's not a lot of Stone Skin, because we're gonna have to deal with the Yameko and the Marius here. So it's gonna, and the Armons, which are all champions I love to ban. Carnage too, he's very strong, but the Commodus, because I run the Stone Skin, is an immediate lose for me, like a 5-second lose kind of thing. Like I don't get to go and they just kill my whole team kind of thing. So we're not trying to really deal with that. We can't really pick Empress here because of the Marius, so I'm thinking we're probably just gonna pick Resistance. Actually, we're not. We're just gonna pick Attack, because we're gonna be hopefully dealing A1 damage if possible. The only other option would be we're CC'd the whole time and we get to do nothing. So getting A1s is better than doing nothing. It's kind of the situation here. These are all outside of the Marius. these are all really fast champions. So we don't get to do anything. We're gonna have to just poke the Armons. I think these two could potentially counterattack. His counterattack would be very, very harmful. He's gonna be really tough for me to deal with. We get block passive skills, so we're just cooked in general. And we don't get any freezes from Tormund, so he let me down, Tormund. You let me down. I don't think any other champion I could have picked there on my roster would have really had any difference. GG's Mr. Flood. That was great. This guy's a very high-end player. I mean, you can tell by the frame, right? We're probably just outclassed straight up here, and that's okay with me. You know, all these fights are really, really high-end. I really shouldn't be up this high, but because we've been just focusing so hard on Live Arena, we've just kind of pushed ourselves into a place where all the Krakens live. So you know, I'm just a baby whale just fighting all these big pappy Krakens, and that's cool. I'm hyped about it. Like, it's really an honor. Like, this guy has lower end points, but this guy's he's probably got a really great roster. So same kind of deal. We're gonna go with the Embers first. I've also swapped my strategy just a smidge, just because I was running 3 supports. I'm more running like 2 supports, 2 damage, and like a hybrid support DPS, or just go full DPS on that 3rd slot, because they typically ban my Siegfried, so we need to have that DPS to really make it strong. This is looking really strong here. We're gonna probably have to ban this this Nice. We're gonna have to deal with Fabian. Oh my goodness, this is really tough. This is gonna be really tough for me. It's gonna be really, really hard. I think what we're gonna end up doing here is going like this. Because we are gonna get locked out, so the cat's actually got a really strong A1, right? I maybe should have played Tormund there, but I don't think it would have made a difference. These guys are probably in Stone Skin. Arbiter very fast. We're gonna get locked out. So we'll see what happens. I don't think we win this fight, to be completely honest. We got a great team of roster, or great team of champions here, and you know, they're gonna be hard to deal with. I maybe should have picked Queen here, but that's okay. I figure we'd probably get cooked anyways. Yeah, we're just controlled out of. We're just controlled basically. Oh, that Gizmac, I don't see that very often, but that Gizmac was clapping. He clapped so hard, the Marius didn't even get to go. Wow, GG's. Yeah, there's no way we would have won that. The only way I would have won that is maybe instead of Lamasu, I picked the Queen, and we potentially got a cut. That still would have happened. Tormund, even if I played Tormund there, the Gizmac was in pinpoint, so it wouldn't have got frozen. We're not doing so great right now, but that's okay. I'm not like that worried about it. We're gonna do a bunch of fights, as I am gonna be busy for the rest of the day, so I won't be able to do really any of the other time frames. So we're gonna try and get as many as we can in this time frame. So this might actually be a pretty long video. I'm excited about it. I think it's great. You know, I'm really just in a great mood too, because we're just coming off of the Thanksgiving weekend. I had an excellent Thanksgiving. I hope all of you did as well. And let me know down in the comments below what you guys did. If you stayed at home, or if you went to a friend's, or what'd you guys have for dinner. I love to hear that stuff. It always makes me happy to hear from you guys. So definitely let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are doing. If you guys are doing still Live Arena, how you guys are going to build your Xenomorphs. If you guys went for Predator, let me know, because I think it's fantastic. I think the game is in a really great spot right now. Parkway, what's up? Another 6-star Marius. I'm feeling a little outclassed here with my Marius, right? Not being able to quite use him yet. But we're going to go like this. It'll happen eventually, you know. Let me know what you guys think about the Grim Forest too. I did see some of that. That looks really cool. It should be coming up here in the December update, probably in a couple weeks, maybe sooner, who knows. Right, we're only like a week out from December, if that. What's the date today anyways? Oh, it's December, basically when this comes out. Can't remember if there's 31 days in November or not. We'd have to take a peek. But it's November 30th for me here. And yeah, I think we are going to pick the queen in this situation over the Lamassu. Just because these two, we're going to, at this point, we're going to ban this Fabian. But we'll see who he picks here. If he picks like Commodus or Nishak, we're going to be in big trouble here. Yeah, the bombers are tough for me to deal with. I really wanted to go for Kaz, but I wasn't able to. We didn't really have the resources to do it. So hopefully we end up pulling him. We didn't pull him. We pulled the oh yeah, see, here we go. He-Man has a great A1. He-Man has a great A1. So does Taurus. But I think we're going to go with He-Man here. And we're going to ban the Nishak. If he bans the Sifi, which I think he will, these guys are all in Stone Skin. So the Calvalax shouldn't really do anything. Hopefully, unless he does ban somebody else, then Sifi will probably die. Because she's not in Stone Skin. So she won't have any of the protection. She's not in Feral either. It bans the queen. Yeah, so he saw that and saw the strat immediately. So, you know, couldn't fool him. This is a really old school avatar, so he's definitely a veteran player. So Sifi will die, which is a bummer, but we'll see if we can manage to live through the Marius. I don't think we will, especially since Siegfried got his Stone Skin taken off, so that means he'll die, get the block damage, and then the block damage will come off probably on the third hit, which is typically what happens. He didn't die, but I don't think we're gonna get to do anything anyways. We need to try and kill this Fabian, which we don't even come close. Yeah, we're cooked. We're absolutely cooked here. I think we're just gonna go for this. See if we transform, we're gonna get enfeebled and be in some trouble here. So I think we're just gonna do this. Didn't do anything anyways. I should have probably transformed, seeing that counterattack. We didn't get enfeebled, but who knows the way out RNG would have been. We're off to a really poor start right now, which is really a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. I just saw that. Yeah, so we had to take the exterior I forget what it's called. I'm having a brain fart. It was blocking my window, and even with my blind down, the sun is so bright here that it's still shining a little bit. I had to put like a sheet over the top part of it, even with my blind there. It's kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, we're gonna be getting new exterior like awnings for our windows, so we had to take the old ones off, so we're waiting for them to come in. So it's in that weird like phase. Actually, it was funny because getting the lighting, yeah, we're up against the bot now. Getting the lighting properly was a little bit different for my office here, so anyways, we're still in good shape. It's really not like that big of a deal. It's just funny for when I put my head forward. I should be kind of chilling back like this though, but actually I did see another little light right there. Oh, I forgot. I just said it too. We're up against the bot, but I was in story mode. Hopefully he doesn't pick Fabian, but it's not going to matter because the bot. They must have done something to the bots, which is I'm grateful for. Right? We haven't fought the bot too much this season, not as much as in previous seasons, but they definitely did change. I kind of just want to bring in the Taurus just for the bot. Just because I love Taurus so much. He's one of my favorite champions, right? He's so good. I'm thinking we're gonna just ban the Kaimar here, but Yeah, I do enjoy running him. It takes a special, like if I'm running against Lockout, I can't really use him. You know, his A1 is good, but it's not like a damaging ability that is crazy, not like his other two. So I want to play him where I'm not going to get locked out. But since we've been playing against Fabians and Yamekos at this moment, we've just been getting kind of some bad matchups, right? And even if they were good matchups, we're not getting good like pick first, or you know, or we're not picking second against proper teams. It's all excuses, but it doesn't make a difference, you know. A loss is a loss, a win's a win. So hopefully we'll get something good here, because that would be amazing. All 5-star gear is really bad, actually, but this is solid. I mean, it's not great, but at least it's speed. No crit rate. Does have high HP on here though, so it's not a terrible piece for what it is. I wish these two were swapped. That would have been a lot better. It is 5-star though, so it's not really great. My account is beyond 5-star, so this piece is 6-star, and it does have the right stats, so I'm actually really excited about this. We're gonna upgrade this to 12 just to see where it lands. Double speed, 1 crit rate. This is actually really not a bad piece. This is really not a bad piece. I actually am going to use this piece for something, for like a 2-piece stone skin, and like 2-piece to be maybe like 2-piece on a champion that has maybe like for my Empress, because he has ignore defense built in. We can give him some extra speeds per rate. It does have the HP too. This could actually be really good. Do like 2-piece Zeal, 2-piece Impulse, and you know, 4-piece stone skin. It could be really solid. I'm happy about this. This is, I mean, this is not a bad piece. I've been getting really unlucky, like Zeal and Impulse. I mean, these are good stats, but just low numbers in 5 stars. It's kind of a bummer, you know. Same kind of deal. But I'm really excited about that piece, so it's actually really cool. We do break through the 800. I did want to go at the end of the video. We'll go over some of the rewards. I saved these. Hopefully we can bust into this. I do have to spend some of these points. We're sitting at 45,500, and you know, we're almost at 14k here. We still have 2 weeks and 2 days left, so we're a little ahead of the curve on terms of getting the mythic relic materials. Oh, my nose was in the way there. John Shepherd, what's up? Yo, I actually really like this name. It's so funny because I'm a big Duck Dynasty fan. So they just did the revival, Duck Dynasty revival, and yeah, I'm a big fan of those guys. Like Willie is, they're all great, but Willie is so funny, especially in the revival, and it's so funny to see the kids' spouses because they're funny too. And John Luke's Willie's the main CEO's son. His first son is named John Shepherd, and I think that's actually a really fun name. Yeah, it's a great name. No, not the Nishak, bro. Now he's gonna ban. Now, depending on who his next picks are gonna be, well, I mean, we're definitely picking Siegfried and Fabian. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be picking Siffy yet, or Pythion. Speaking of Pythion, shout out to my boy Solus. He asked me for help on beating Amius hard for the first time, and he just didn't have a tanky enough champion to like for that role. He pulled Pythion that same day, and I send him over my build for him, and he did a very good job like copying my build. He didn't like copy it to the T, but it's very good, and he helped him beat the Amius for the first time. So GG's Solus, I'm so happy for you, man. I remember last year buying the He-Man pack for him for Christmas, right when he was first starting, and it's only been a year, and he's doing like over 1 billion in Hydra. His progress is amazing. So he's actually picked Rhodos here, so we are going to pick the Sifi, and I think we're going to pick Tormin here because he's looking here. We are going to ban this Nishak at this point, unless he picks Commodus. Picks the Armon, so we are going to pick the Nishak here. He's banning the Tormin because he knows He's going big there with buffs. That might mean that he's full speed and maybe little stone skin. So could be solid if we can manage to get through some of the control on the Armons. But the Rotos goes through block damage, so it's gonna be very hard to deal with. There is no stone skin here, so it's gonna be very difficult for me. He does catch a wand thing there. He basically stunned himself, so he won't get the extra turn. He's gonna kill the Fabian, which is fine. I think that was for the A3 though, so the block damage one. We are gonna just try and kill here, just to get rid of their turn meter for the most part. And that way, see, he's gonna go through the block damage here. That was really a really smart play. But if this Embers gets to go, we could have a really great chance to win. I don't know if we'll be able to beat this Rotos because of all the extra turns that he's capable of, right? But we'll end up seeing if we can get him here. We don't get him. He might kill himself though. He doesn't because of the HP. Gets the HP back. We're cooked. We are cooked. Yeah, GG's. He got me. There's no way for me to win now. That was good. That was really good. Rotos is so strong, right? He's so powerful. But he did kill himself at the end. GG's, John Shepard. That was great. We're just not playing so hot today. But, you know, it is what it is. We got plenty of time. I'm not worried. We're basically there at the Mythic Relic Materials. I was really sad to see the rewards for top 500, man. I did break into the top 500. I did, 2 days ago, I was 440. And I saw the rewards for it. Oh, what's up, Yusuf? I've played Yusuf a couple times. They have a great clan flag as well. But yeah, this guy's beat me last time. He's really, really good. I did break into the top 500. I looked at the rewards and I was like, man, there's no frame, no avatar, nothing. You don't get anything worth of anything. So I'm not even excited about the top 500. I was like kind of laying off on the top 500 because I was kind of hoping they actually gave us some like decent rewards. And then I looked and it's like classic Plarium, right? They add something that everybody's like excited about, but the rewards are garbage. I'll show you guys the rewards. They're absolutely atrocious. I mean, getting top 500 is solid. I mean, yeah, it's not as hard as top 100, but like at least give the people something to work for. Like it's the same thing as Quintus, right? It's the same thing as Quintus. It's a bummer. Like I love Quintus. I think he's so good, but he is in need of a desperate buff. And like I think people would really enjoy the fact like they would just go so much better if, you know, and a lot of people do have Quintus, but if they just gave him like the Georgiad kind of thing where they give him an extra turn on the kill and just make him go through stone skin 100%, or remove the stone skin on a single target 100% with the extra turn on a kill. That's all they need to do. They can take away all that reset stuff that's going on with him and just do that instead. It would be so much more worth it. Like I think a lot of people don't like to do live arena because they don't see the value in it. You know, I'm more of like, what does Ash always say? Like the glass half full, right? It's hold on, we're in trouble here. We're in big trouble here. We're in big trouble because I have to ban this communist, but this is very hard to deal with. So I'm just trying to think here. I think we're gonna play with Thor because of this, because we have to do that. My Thor is squishy though. He is in stone skin, but he's squishy. And Nell, I'm pretty sure, removes buffs. We are gonna go with the speed because these are very fast champions typically. I don't think we win this fight. This was not the team he played against me with last time when I played him. This is a full-blown like go second team. I'm fairly certain. High resist over here. We do get him, so the unkillable is going to be a little bit less, but she can proc his unkillable, so he doesn't really need it. It doesn't matter. He will be froze if she chooses to do such a thing. She didn't. My Thor is also very slow, so he might not even ever get to actually attack to them. And this looks like a really tanky team, so it's probably gonna do no damage. She stole Stone Skin, it looks like. And we're not gonna be able to do anything here, so we'll just attack. This is a great team. It's a different style of team. It's really, really strong. Very tanky, very fast, high survivability, high resist. This is a very high-end player, so it's really cool. It's always great for me to see, you know, I always love this. New strategies, new things like that, because maybe I could adopt it if I have the champions in some fashion. If I get lucky and I happen to pull another mythical that's good, in this upcoming like mythical event, could be really a game-changing like event for me. Kind of like how when I pulled Siegfried. So we'll see if it happens. It looks like we might be able to pull it off of him. You know, if I pull like a Commodus, it could absolutely change the way I play the game. Or if I pull a Nice or a Nell or Gizmac, even Lazarius, it could absolutely change the way my account approaches things. So we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting anything to happen. I have like no primal shards. If I did, I'd have to cop a couple, and they're really expensive, so I probably won't be doing such thing. But having said that, it's probably the only time I would, outside of like the special occasion, like for like the He-Man or the Predator. It is the holidays, so they do want you to do such things, but I'm not like a Kraken by any means, just a little baby whale. So we're pretty much shut out of here. What we're gonna do is try and transfer the buffs off of us, or debuffs off of us with the A1. That way we can kind of free ourselves up. It gets really tough to do. We're gonna have to try. I don't think we can reduce the turn meter on her to try and get the true fear, but he beat me way faster last time. I mean, this is like kind of a trolley team. I think he's playing, or he's play testing a new style of team that he's just built. This is not what he played against me. He beat me in like less than a minute last time. I mean, this guy's really good. I can tell the sun is moving because now I have to move my other. I have like a secondary it's not a blanket, it's like a curtain, like a secondary curtain in front of my blind, but it's only like the top part, see? And yeah, so the sun is rising. It's changing spots here. I did not account for that, so hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much. It is bothering me a little bit though. The sun is so bright here. It is absolutely a beautiful day out though, so we might have to go out and catch some sunlight, touch some grass today. We're getting cooked. I don't like fighting this long though. This is one of those teams they want you to just scoop on, because there's no real like damage here. It's just like, I mean, the Nell is probably the biggest damage. Nick doesn't really do a ton of damage. But GG's, yeah, I'm excited for this to be over 4 minutes. It's way too long to just be going back and forth, especially in my opinion for live arena. All right, Yusuf. that was a good team, but you need to speed it up if you're gonna use that team. You're never gonna get all your fights in doing that. You know what I mean? And people I like to do a lot of fights, so taking 4 minutes on a fight, it's not ideal for me, right? I like to be done. If I'm gonna lose, I like to be lost in like less than a minute. So that's more ideal. All right, we got Dennis 88. Let me know what your ideal loss is. I mean, obviously nobody wants to lose, but like, if you're gonna lose, would you like it to be the slow way or would you like it to be the quick way? I prefer the quick way. I wouldn't like the slow death. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's not dwell on it. We need coffee. All right, Dennis, come on today, please. Odin, very strong, absolutely very strong. Nice. He must be busy doing something else. Typically, a lot of people do live arena, even myself. I do stuff on the side when I'm doing it. So I have multiple screens, right? So typically I'm playing RuneScape or World of Warcraft, or doing some work, or something else. You know, I'm watching TV and doing something. I have 4 screens, so it's I can do a lot at the same time. We'll just say that. I typically don't do like 3 video games at the same time. I typically only do 2 video games at the same time, or I could run like multiple raid accounts at the same time if I so choose. But lately I have been only doing RuneScape and raid at the same time. Then watching TV is typically what I do. RuneScape is just in such a great spot right now. I love RuneScape. I prefer old school over RS3, but I do have a really endgame RS3 account. I just haven't played it in a while. I prefer OSRS because I've started a Iron Man that I really enjoy. But when I do, because my buddy just started a brand new Iron Man for RS3, I might actually do that because I never did the necromancy. But I think it would be cool if I did that. I would start out as an Iron Man for necromancy. It'd be way down the road though, because Iron Man just takes way longer. It's one of the reasons I enjoy it so much more. And you can't spend money or anything when you're an Iron Man. There's no like, you can't trade with other people or anything either. It's like the way the game's meant to be played. You know, there's no shortcuts, we'll say. So it's really a great experience in my opinion. If you haven't played RuneScape, it's may or may not be up your alley, but I enjoy it. I've been playing it since I was a little boy, so you know, it's nostalgic for me, so I enjoy it a lot. All right, he's going. This is a really great team, by the way, but I think we're gonna try the Torment again. I think we are gonna try the Torment again. We are gonna block on. Hopefully the chicken's not in stone skin, but we're gonna block out the Odin here. Tough to say what I actually want to do here. He's in stone skin. The Marius is in stone skin, and this is in stone skin, but I'm not sure if he's in stone skin. I think we are just gonna go with attack again, but I think we will probably lose this fight again. We're on like a really poor losing streak. Maybe I'm just picking the wrong picks, and maybe I'm just playing poorly. It's very possible too. I'm not like the greatest player in the world, but I do have a great time with it. You guys all know that already. So we were able to freeze the chicken, so that's actually really solid for me because the chicken in the second form is very hard to deal with. I don't think we'll be able to blast through this, but we might be able to. I think what we're gonna do is get it on the chicken. We want to deal some extra damage to the chicken, but I want to take some of this stone skin off, so we could potentially get some freezing going. Hopefully A3s. I don't think he will, because now he doesn't have the stone skin. So we're in a solid spot there. We'll sleep here. I think what we're gonna do is just A2 here. Oh, the necrosis took the sleep off, so we will probably die here. Siegfried will probably die here. Oh, he goes for not Siegfried. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna try and just kill him like this. I don't know if we will. He takes, so his passive GG's then is we finally do get a win actually, which is really nice here. I think I do want to fix the blind here real quick, so just give me a second and I will be right back. Okay, all right, you guys, we are back. I did get it fixed here, so no more it's just like when I can't see if it's like in my eyes, you know what I mean? So, all right, we do get a win. Dennis, great fight. The chicken can be hard to deal with. In the first form, his passive, he takes very little damage because he heals like 50% of the damage he took. So you actually have to deal a massive amount of damage to him for it to really be effective, especially in the first form. And then they buffed him, right? So he gets all the buffs, revive on death, and the extra turn. And then he goes into the second form, gets another turn from the metamorph, and then second form is unCCable, right? Can't even be sheep, right? He's one of the few champions that's like that. I think Lamasu can't be sheep either, so very, very strong now. And he's great affinity, right? So very hard to deal with. I'm glad we were able to get a win finally. It's been a rough morning, right? For our wins. We have not been doing, we'll say we haven't been doing well. All right, we are going to spend the 10 gems. I'm going to try and spend a number of gems. We're going to go, I mean, I don't know if I'll get to do it on video. If I do, it might be like a 2-hour long video. I don't know if you guys would really be enjoying that long of a video, but we will see. We got Brawny, 1979. A lot of people running the Predator frame. I was thinking about running the Predator frame, but I really like this, or not frame, avatar. But I really like this platinum avatar that I managed to achieve. It's a big deal for me because Classic Arena it's easy, but it's hard. I don't know if that makes really a lot of sense to you guys, but like, the thing is, when you're going into platinum, it's you have to really focus in on it. It's a lot better now because of the time change, but a lot of the really high-end players will target me because I'm a lower end player compared to them. You know, I'm still in progression, so it's not that I'm targeted because I'm powerful, which they do but that's really for like the number one player, so that they can get the number one in trophy. But for me, it's like I'm targeted because I'm a lower end player. So it's who Galathier. This is actually a great team. The monkey is so good. I'm thinking because he took Fabian, we are gonna pick the queen here. I very much like the queen. We are also gonna pick Taurus here. I want to play the Taurus. Taurus is so good. I like Taurus a lot. He's really a fun champion. His gear is a little different than my Empress. Oh, Garrel. This is actually really powerful. Garrel is looked down upon heavily. I have Garrel on my actual Bow 3CS account, but it's not my actual Bow 3CS account. I just renamed the account Bow 3CS, and this is the account that really should be called Bow 3CS TV, but it's named Theramis because it's a special name for me. I explained it in a previous video, but Theramis is my favorite, most powerful Dungeons and Dragons character that I ever played when I was like younger, and I have that name on basically every MMO. Well, on all those games I also have many characters, so there's a number of character names that I repeat often. Theramis is one of them. So yeah, so we are gonna pick HP on this one because of Empress and Taurus. There's also no enemy max HP champion here, like Marius is the main one, but we'll see. I think we probably lose this fight. I mean, Wukong is got the surplus damage, does a ton of damage, right? Hopefully he goes for Siegfried and he gets the sheep on himself, but it probably won't happen. He goes for the Taurus. Interesting. Very interesting. I think we're just gonna A1 here and go like this. We're gonna try and force the res. We don't force the res, but we are gonna try and do this if we can. We do get that necrosis. He'll res himself, so he won't res. He'll go into second form, try and CC probably, or block active skills. It'll be a control in some fashion. We get the wand to activate, which is really cool. So he'll greatest hits now. We need the wand to proc here for him to, and it does. I think we probably die here though to the Wukong. The Siegfried will at least. Interesting that he doesn't. Wow, we're getting really lucky here. I don't know if the block damage has come up yet. So it very well could come up now. But we will get to revive. I don't know how effective it's going to be. He still can strip his with his skills, so we're not really out of the woods by any means. And same with the Armons, obviously, right here. So we're in some trouble for sure. For sure, trouble here. GG's, yeah, we do not win this fight. The Garrel will kill us here. I do believe, at least. Garrel is very strong. So we actually do manage to win. GG's. It was lucky. We got lucky on many procs there. We got double wands back to back. We probably should have lost to this guy. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I destroyed this guy. I did not. This is a great team. This guy will definitely get his mythic relic materials. That's a fact. This is a great team. So GG's. Yeah, we're not. It's not a great time right now for me, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. We'll push through. We'll make it through. I'm not worried about it. I mean, this will be like my 6th season in a row getting the mythic relic material, so I'm really used to the way seasons work and everything like that at this moment. Picks the Empress first, so very strong. We're gonna go with Fabian this time. In our first pick. Hopefully he doesn't pick Sifi. Very well could. He doesn't, so pretty sweet. I think what I'm going to end up doing here, though, is +4 on the Duchess. Wow, that is actually impressive. I would love to pull 1 Duchess on this account. My Demon Spawn are all DPS. So we need somebody like a Duchess bad. I almost want to play Wukong in this one, but I think what we're going to do here is obviously play Sifi. I think we're gonna play either one of these two. But I think right now we're just gonna pick Leo and see who our flex spot's gonna be, our last spot, right? We're gonna let them pick. Okay, that's actually really a tough situation for me. Might have to let the Warlord rock here. I'm not sure how I feel quite yet. I think we are gonna go like this. I'm gonna hope to not get bombed. Just kidding. Now we have to let the Warlord rock. I have to, because I can't let the bombs happen. Actually, let's just hope that we're fast enough. I don't think we will be, but maybe we can be. I mean, he's probably ready for this, so we're gonna be slow. We'll probably lose this fight. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Oh, look how close that is. Oh my god, look how close that is. Wow. That's probably like 1 speed off. Yeah. We got super lucky here. We're gonna just do that because why not? But yeah, we got super lucky on that one. You know, that's a tough one for me. Sorry, I got to pop my ears for whatever reason. The like altitude just like is messing with me. It just sounds so strange to say, but my ears like clogged for whatever reason. You know, when you're on like an airplane. So I mean, we're not out of the woods ever with Empress being there, right? But let's see if we can. I don't want to wake this Duchess up quite yet. Even though she's probably locked out, I still want to just try and deal with this Empress. I think we're going to go for this now. We'll probably kill ourselves, which is fine, because we'll just res, but... I did want to get that Empress done before the res happened. Or after the res happened, you know. Now we just have a Duchess to deal with no revive. We should be in a really good spot here. So disfigured, GG's, my friend. We were able to get you this time. It was real close, though. I think I'm not gonna tell you how I would have won against me, but you know what you probably should have done. All 5-star pieces. This is really a bummer. I mean, when you're this high up in the game, you shouldn't be getting 5-star pieces from these 35 wins. I truly believe that. It's really just heart-wrenching to see 5-star gear. Like, this is decent. If this was a 6-star piece, I could have used this, but 5-star, it's just trash. We're gonna end up selling it probably. Bad, no speed. No speed. It's just like, I'm not even gonna, we're just gonna, actually, I'll just look through it later. But I want to sell that stuff. It's not, you know, it takes months and months and months to get this high up in the live arena because of the way the time frames are. Like, you can't just play all the time. And this 35 wins, some people don't even ever get this. Dude, I got this in the first like week and a half maybe. This 400 primal quartz. So like for 3 weeks, I'm sitting here doing nothing. I've run through this so many times already, like 5 or 6 times. And some people don't even get this once during a month. You shouldn't be getting 5-star pieces of gear from this. There should be like levels of there should be a point where you just like stop getting 5-star gear because it's just garbage, you know. Anyways, maybe one day that'll happen. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. You guys get tired of seeing that 5-star gear when you know your account is just well beyond 5-star gear? It's kind of the same thing with like when you defeat Amius hard. Why is there 5-star? He's like one of the hardest champions to beat, or bosses to beat. Shouldn't be getting 5-star gear at all from that. The least you should be getting is like 6-star purples, I think, from that. I don't even think you should be getting 6-star blues from that. It should be worth your time. I mean, there is reasons to do it outside of the gear, but the gear should be way better drops. It's something I truly believe. Let me know what you guys think about that. Maybe you guys probably disagree with me, but I think that the gear rates for drops should be a little better. What's up again, Mr. Flood? We got smoked by you last time. Oh, I didn't notice the clan flag. I really enjoy that clan flag. It's a great clan flag. I want to work on my clan flag, but we'll see. I don't know. Probably not. I say it often, but then I never do anything about it because I'm so busy. But if anybody in my clan wanted to, you know, I've told them before, if they wanted to, you know, make a clan flag and let me see it, and then, you know, if I like it, or if the clan voted on it and they like it, you know, maybe we could change it. So, also, speaking of the clan of Bows, my clan, I am recruiting. We have 1 slot open, so if you guys, even if we're full, guys, just apply to join the Discord. The link for the Discord is in the description below. Join the Discord, give me a shout. Maybe we can move some stuff around and get you in. I also have a secondary clan. It's active for the moment because Xenophage is the free champion. So I'm logging into all my extra accounts, but it's called the Bow Unit. It's my secondary clan. I'm trying to start a cluster, but it's mostly where my alternate accounts and some of my other clan members, their alt accounts, they hang out in there. So it's a level 5 clan, so still an early clan. It's not as active. There's no rules. You can be a non-active player in that clan. It's not the casual competitive status as this main clan that I have here. I think we're gonna go Leo here. Not that it makes much difference. I don't remember the Volcanos being here before. I have to ban the Commodus, though. I mean, these two are very hard for me to deal with in general. So, we'll see. I think the accuracy is probably, like, so high. I don't think we're going to get to do anything. We're just going to go with this. Really only helps Seek for now, so... But the HP would get me killed faster from the Marius, which is probably going to just destroy me. Mr. Flood's Mecha probably has so much accuracy. It's probably not worth doing the resistance in general. Although, if I happen to pull a Galathier, resistance would become more important on my account. Or a Crixia. Or a Joan. Joan, I think, is my most wanted mythical champion. Not necessarily in terms of... I say it all the time. I've said it since she came out in the game. Not in terms of how powerful she is, even though she is powerful champion. I don't think she's probably in, like, the top tier, but she is really good. She might actually be in the top tier. I don't know if she's like Commodus or Nice level, right? But, you know, she's very good, but I want her. She's my most wanted mythical champion because I think she looks cool. She is a great champion. She would find a very good home in my account, but also because my mother's name is June. I say it all the time since she's come out. But, yeah, I think she's my most wanted champion. GG's, Mr. Flood. This frame is so high-end. Like, I don't know if you guys know about this frame, but it's crazy. GG's. But yeah, I think Joan is probably my most wanted mythical champion. I would be so excited if I got Joan. She's really great too. She goes through block damage and still does a block revive. So really, I'm not sure what her multipliers are, which is really what it boils down to for all damage dealers, right? But I think even if she hits at a mid-level, she would still be very powerful on my account because I'm not a top-end 1% style Kraken player. So she would still be amazing on my account. So outside of Joan, for damage dealers, I think Gizmac and Commodus and Nice probably my top picks for that. I almost like don't want Nice because of the way he is. Like, he's just so powerful that it's like I don't think that it would be fun for me. I'd rather have somebody like a Gizmac. I think Gizmac is way cooler. Nice is, I think, probably considered more powerful, but I'd rather have Gizmac over Nice personally. Or Commodus. So we're looking for Baby in here, and then I think we're gonna go with Nestle Snipes. What's up? Yo, it's such a good name. I think I'm gonna go with Wukong in this one. Give Wukong a try here. I like Wukong. He's so good. I don't get to play a lot of the champions on my roster typically. I think we're gonna ban the Shuzan. Shuzan's super good, right? She's gonna give one of these two the instant turn, or the what's it called, the Armand's an extra turn. And then I think for support champions it would be Galathier or Crixia would be like top picks. We managed to be faster, which is interesting. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign quite yet. We did lock out the Armand, so that's actually really good for me. I think we're just gonna go with Breaking Stone Skin here potentially. And then I think what we're gonna end up doing here is they got locked out, but I think we're gonna sleep on. Ooh, Juan, we got Juan there. So we don't get to sleep anybody. So he'll transform and probably kill everybody actually, except for Fabian, because he's unkillable. That's what I would do. You can deal lot of damage if he's built properly. Carnage is a very good champion. Let's go ahead and try and get everybody on troop here. We don't get these two. Let's go ahead and sleep on target change. They're all Primons. I probably should have tried the Armons. But if he gets through, hopefully we can still get him petrified, which we do, which is very good. So let's go ahead and look for maybe an extra turn. We do get decreased attack on him, which is solid because he is an attack-based champion. We're going to go ahead and try this out. See if we can deal enough damage here to kill her. We do. I think we're in a good space now. I don't know how important. We get the scoop. This is also a cool frame. They were trying to sell this to me for like 10 or 20 bucks or something like that. It's not something... Oh, I moved. Hold on, let's get us back to normal. I love this name. This is also a really cool frame, the Christmas frame. I think they had this out last year as well, so GG's. We finally got another win. We're actually a lot closer to this than I thought we were. We're gonna get it hopefully in this you know, we are pushing in over a little bit over an hour, but we're still gonna do some more fights because like I said, this is really gonna be the only time frame that I get to play. So once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment for me down below. If you like this type of content, it really does help me out, helps the channel out big time. Bro, Jove, I like that name. This guy is a beast. Look at this, 1K already, 20K. This is impressive. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Oh my god, that'd be sick. That'd be so sick. I would love that. I would be happy with just a 1-star at this point. I would be so happy with 1-star. I'd just give him lightning cage straight up. That would be... Lightning cage just has so much... Oh my... There's no way we win this fight. Freya is absolutely amazing. She's so good, right? I don't foresee me winning this here. We got them. We're gonna try and go damage. We're gonna go with He-Man. This is gonna be really hard for me to deal with. I just don't foresee. Oh yeah, I just don't foresee me winning this fight, frankly. Yeah, I mean, this is really tough. I don't want to get locked out, but then I have to deal with these massive champions here. It's almost like I'd rather just get locked out. I am going to ban the Nice. The Nice is very hard to deal with, right? But the rest of those champions are so good that they're very hard to deal with too. Yeah, there's no way I come out on top of this one. There's no way. This is a great team. This is a really great team. The Ember's probably smacking too. Freya's exceptional champion. She looks really cool too. They did such a great job with that collab. The Asgardians one. Oh, man. I have Freya. I have her built well as well. I just need to put her in stone skin for her to be really where it's at. Which it's in the process, but I have her in great PvE build. I absolutely love her. She's super strong. An excellent passive. I'm gonna try and kill her. She's the reviver, right? Well, I don't think we'll actually get her. We do manage to. She would save the Empress. But she's super tanky. And she's very hard to deal with. But I think we just all die here, basically. Even if we end up managing to kill this Empress, it's gonna be really hard to do because of her. So we're gonna try and actually kill the Freya first, which will make it easy for him to now this has changed some things. This has definitely changed some things here. We screw ourselves there. This has definitely changed some outcome stuff, but I think we're still probably in trouble here. I don't know if we'll be able to beat him. If he's faster than me, we might be able to beat him. He'll attack us, right? And then we kill him with the counterattack, but then we have to be able to kill him. Well, that's interesting that he just did that, because if he attacks me... Oh, we didn't get the counterattack. The True Fear happened. Ah, we didn't get it. GG's. That was really close. That was really close. We almost beat him. He beat us by a technicality on the True Fear, so it was really... I feel really good about that fight, actually. That was really, really close. That was a great matchup. You know, it happens. I'm not upset about it. I mean, that dude was way up. Are we like the only guys playing today, Mr. Flood? We got to match Mr. Flood 3 times. Come on, Plarium. Pop a Plarium. Fix your matchup system, my friends. I know it is what it is, though. This guy is great, you know. Every time I lose, I learn a little bit, you know. So it's really a great thing. So if you guys happen to hear my dog barking in the background, I do apologize. I have a little beagle. She's just like a really cute thing, you know, but she's a talker. I have had her on the channel before. It won't be today, obviously. She's doing her own thing. Somebody in my family just came home, so she's happy to see them. You may or may not be able to hear them or hear her, but if you do, once again, I apologize. You can't control it, you know. So she's a chatterbox, and she's a cute little thing. All right, Mr. Flood giving me the smackdown. Gonna play that Volcanos again. I already know it. Did we try to let that Commodus just like hang out or what? Maybe it'll be a lot quicker if we do. I think what we're gonna do is try the Queen, and we'll just play He-Man. It's not gonna make a difference, but since we know we can't, I don't think I can beat this guy in any way, shape, or form. His gear is probably so much better than mine. Obviously the champions are really, really strong as well, but I'm thinking we just ban the Fabian here and let him Commodus me. That way we're not spending like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. We'll just let him smoke me. That way I don't have to scoop. He just destroy me. Yeah. I'm cool with it. You know, it is what it is. GG's, my friend. Oh. Hit and kill my He-Man and my Embers? What? Now they're dead, though. GG's. Alright. We're gonna let Mr. Flood get a fight in, because for whatever reason, you know, it happened the other day too. I fought the same guy like 3 times back to back. It's like as if we were the only people playing live arena. How is that? Like, I don't get that, you know. And it's been long enough where Plarium should definitely look into it, you know. So, but you don't hear anything about it. But it is what it is, like, and it is kind of nuts. Let me know if you guys deal with that same situation. It's like it's interesting, and I know it's due to like these two numbers. So it's like there's probably only a handful of players that are really this high up. And when I say handful, I'm talking like probably like a couple thousand. But there's like hundreds of thousands of people that play the game. Something like that. It's a lot of people in the community. So like not all of them are obviously doing live arena. Not all of them are definitely doing live arena at this level. But you know what I'm trying to articulate. It's there's something in the algorithm where it's like we're in the same bracket, and oh, he's gonna try and TMNT me here. Final form. I love that. That's a great name. I think that this Donnie is probably going to be really a pain. We'll see what, I mean, he's going to play the rest of the 4. He's going to play Mikey and Raphael. I just had like a mini brain fart there. So I might bring in either Taurus or He-Man here. Probably He-Man because of the half rack, right? This is a Fabian or a Sifi counter. So we'll have to be careful with the Xena here. Definitely in Stone Skin. And the Cardinal as well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna ban here. I think we probably should have banned one of these two, to be honest. But we're gonna try and deal with this. It's gonna be very hard for me to do. We're probably gonna lose this fight. I probably banned the wrong champion, but Donnie is actually very good, and we're all in Stone Skin, right? So Xena doesn't go through Stone Skin, so she's gonna get the turn. I don't think she's gonna kill everybody. She might kill the Sifi, which is fine, but she doesn't. So GG's. I think what we're gonna do here is see if we can break the Stone Skin on we almost broke the Stone Skin on her. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this to get through the Stone Skin, and then I think we're just gonna go in Big Daddy style here. GG's final form. We did get you that time. We just happen to be faster with Stone Skin, and it's really a pinch. Like if you have faster champions that are in Stone Skin, and you have the ability to get through the Stone Skin with Empress and or like He-Man, or just the sheer like surplus damage from the Siegfried to get through certain things. Like we ended up being able to kill the Leo with the Siegfried surplus damage, right? So that means we did enough damage to do half his HP for his passive to proc the Stone Skin, then break that Stone Skin, and then still kill him through the damage. Very hard to do. Very hard to do. This is, I mean, that's rare. That's the first time I've ever done that, which means maybe the gear was maybe a little bit lesser on this specific champion. This is probably not his main team. We probably were using some of the champions on his main team. Like, he's probably using like an Empress and maybe like a He-Man or Siegfried. So those are probably some of his main champions. I can almost bet that was the case because that just seemed a little easier than it should have been. Let's take a peek, actually. Yeah, I mean, this is looking really bad for us here. I mean, he's around the same as us, so maybe not. We probably had similar gear. In fact, it's hard to say, right? It's a 2023 player. He's a newer end player. You know, I think I did 20. I think I started in 21 or 22. So I mean, he's not that much newer than me, but we do end up managing to get the win. That's what matters. So GG's final form. I do think that name is great though. Bang to play. There's World of Warcraft, all the like top end like World of Warcraft streamers like Zaryu and Pika and all those guys. They're in the Soda Poppin', right? They're all in the Only Fangs clan. So it just reminds me of that. Oh, I always forget too. I just want to give a massive shout out to Fang just for being so awesome in my clan Discord, and I wish he was in my clan. obviously, Mikey. But he's a really good player. He's really high end. He's always so active, and I know he loves Live Arena, so I just want to shout him out as well. I always forget to shout him out, and yeah, so just show him some love, and just everybody else in the Discord, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I'm so grateful for all of you. And we do manage to get to 8:30, so this is great. We'll have to open some of these up. We're looking to be, where are we at? What milestone are we at? We're at milestone 6. Yeah, we're in this milestone now. Looking for this 3-star basalt, looking really good. We're gonna get the legendary materials here. So we only have these 3 milestones left to go. I'm so excited for this 4-star basalt. I cannot wait to put one of my either my cat's gaze or one of my wands to 5-star. That will be actually massive, I think. So we'll have to do that soon. I'm really excited about it, and getting the 3-star is really nice too, actually. So we have 2 fights left, guys. If you made it through this long, you guys are really the bee's knees, you know, the cream of the crop. Like, I'm so grateful for you guys. You're legends, absolute legends. I know it's a little bit longer than usual, so you know, we started out real tough here. It started out real tough, getting smacked around by all the big poppy krakens. Maybe I was a little sleepy. I'm still that way. It's tough, you know, it's hard to pick. Live Arena, in my opinion, is one of the hardest platforms in this game, because you never know what to expect, right? That alone makes it so hard. Like, everything else you kind of expect, you know what to expect in a way. Outside of maybe like Tag Arena and Classic Arena. Even Classic Arena, you expect a little bit certain things, but in this format of the game, this platform of the game, you can't expect, you don't know what to expect. It's a huge question mark every time. So it's one of the reasons I love this format of the game, but it can be very hard to excel in, and so it's a roller coaster. You know, you're not always gonna win every matchup, you know, and you got to take it with a grain of salt, right? You know, it's easy to get frustrated. You know, the best thing to do is just not, and just let it go, and just do the next fight, you know. So that's how I always look at it. Takes the Fabian from us, has the Gizmac. So I might end up playing like Queen and Tormund. I like Tormund. I think he's great. I think Tormund is fantastic. He's an old school champ. He's an old school strategy, but you know, there's a lot of counters for him, but he's really a good champion. His A2 does remove buff, so we're gonna get rid of this Fabian here. Although I should probably have banned this Odin or the Gizmac, and I think what we're gonna put up here is accuracy. There's no polymorph here, so we got rid of the only polymorph, so that's actually really strong for me. The only thing we're worried about is Stone Skin, Pinpoint, and Feral, right? So they all have that probably in some fashion. Typically at this level they do. It's one of the reasons why Tormund at this level doesn't really excel anymore, but he can still be very good. Especially if they're a lot faster than you and they run through their buffs. So it can be pretty strong. We're gonna try this. Will it work? Probably not, but let's go ahead and try to get some of these buffs pulled off and try and get some True Fears to proc. Probably won't. It's 50-50, right? But if they do happen to proc, it can be very strong. It's also kind of a mental game, right? Do you stick with the A1, or do you try to actually do your ability? And if you get True Fear and then you lose your ability, it's tough. It's a toss-up. It's a mental game. So True Fear, not the strongest CC, but has the potential to be really impactful if it does happen properly. So we'll see what happens here. We get absolutely smoked is what happens. Wow, that's really beefy. It's really beefy. Yeah, we don't win this fight. we tried. Yeah, Odin's gonna clap me. There's no way we come out on top of this. Nah. Oh, Gizmac. Not only is Gizmac so good, but he looks so cool too. Like, I would love to play Gizmac. Ogre and Tribes is probably one of my weakest factions too, so pulling him would actually be insane for my account. I think he's probably my second most wanted champion. Joan would be my first, and then Gizmac. I know they're not like everybody's probably like, no, nice, but like it would probably be those two. It's a toss-up between Gizmac and Commodus for me. Gizmac would be massive too. It'd be Gizmac or Commodus would be the biggest one. Joan, for all the reasons I said first, would be my #1 pick. But then it would be a tie between Gizmac and Commodus. I'd be very, and then for the damage, Crixia and Galathier would be in that top 5 for me. Or Theodosia. Actually, Theodosia before Crixia. Crixia maybe more for like PvE reasons, for like the reset on cooldown stuff, kind of like Yameko-ish. But yeah, Galathier, Theodosia would be probably my next, actually. So top 6 with the Crixia being that, you know, yeah, so those would be my top end picks for mythical. If I get lucky enough to have one, then it would be Lazarius, because a lot of those champions are the way they're so good because they're hybrid champions. They can do multiple things very well. They're like multiple top end champions in the same champion. So it's one of the reasons I would prefer to have one of those. Obviously nice, but you know, it's just like nice is too powerful. I feel like he's just, I don't know, it's whatever. I mean, everybody's probably like, oh, you don't want nice, but it's like, it's true. Like it was not fun for me. You know, I played this game for fun. I don't play this game to be the best. You know, I don't. I don't care about being the best. I just love the graphics. I love the champions. I think the whole thing is just fantastic. I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to have a great time and be a good player. You know what I'm saying? You know, being the best doesn't matter to me. So having nice is like, yeah, it would be really cool to have nice. I could definitely utilize him. That's not what I'm saying. But I would prefer to have a champion that I really want more, like Joan or Gizmac or Commodus or Galathier, Theodosia. Actually, I guess some people would say, well, Galathier is the best. I can agree with that. I have Galathier on multiple accounts. They're not at the same level as this. I mean, my Bo Lee Swagger account is probably my next best account. That account is level 100, has a bunch of really great champions. I did pull Galathier on that account. So I have Galathier on another account in Nicekeys, level like 70, 80 account, something like that, that I did pull. It was actually the very first mythical I ever pulled across my accounts was Galathier on that account. That was the second account I ever made. I made it a week after Theramis. And yeah, so I mean, I still don't have a blessing for that Galathier. Bo Lee has Galathier blessing 2-star, but you know, I have showcased, I have videos of those accounts on the channel, but I usually only play them in the off season. I don't really play them in the season, so it is what it is. This is my favorite account. This is my main account. I prefer this account, so that's the way it bees. I should have played Taurus, but I was talking. I'm glad they didn't play the Taurus. What's up, LaFrost? This is a great team. The Python and the Duchess here with the... I mean, this is a crazy team, right? I'm not sure what I want to do here, to be honest. Look at these 3 right here. That's actually amazing. We're going to deal, like, no damage because of Sarima. So I think we're going to take the Harima out of the situation here. And we still have 3 Big Daddy damage with the Sifi. Emrys will be the issue here, but if we can get Emrys by himself, we might be in a good spot. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough the way, I mean, these are all really high resist champions. Marishka, Duchess, Python, all very high resistance champions. So it's going to be really hard to deal with. They all have a ton of HP too. So we could very well lose this fight. This could very well be a loss, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I guess we're just gonna try and deal some damage, right? We do not a whole lot, so let's just try and deal some damage. Whatever we could potentially do. It's nothing, I mean, there's not really a whole lot I can do in terms of like controlling these champions, right? It's gonna be hard. The Marishka we did manage to beat on the first one, so we could potentially deal some damage, but it's gonna be pretty difficult to deal enough damage to take out these champions. So it's gonna be a long fight, I think, or we're just gonna lose. It's so possible. It's so possible. I don't want to like kill him yet, or I don't want to like wake him up. So I think we're just gonna A1 to Python, even if it was a weak hit. I think she can cleanse it, but we'll see. Just to get his turn meter gone, basically, was the reason for that. Let's see if we can deal any damage. We did a little bit, nothing crazy. I think we're gonna. Oh, I screwed that. I should have slept her. I didn't see the buff up there. That could have been the make or break, honestly. I don't think it was, but we'll see. He'll come back. They'll come back. She'll come back from the res here. So we're gonna try not to kill ourselves on that Empress. I am gonna buff here, and I probably should have slept, but I'm anticipating a massive amount of damage here, but we want the block damage to proc on Siegfried from here so we could potentially res everybody, because if they die, it's okay. We just don't want him to die. So they're going to go in for all block damage, or block revive, basically, is what's going to end up happening. This is where we could potentially win right here if we can get the surplus damage. We didn't, but I'm not sure he can res quite yet, so we might actually be on top here. We'll see. We'll see if we can deal enough damage. We do end up dealing enough damage. We got lucky it wasn't a weak hit. GG's the Frost. That's a great team. I mean, this is really hard to deal with. Look at these 6-star polymorphs on these really tanky champions, right? Very high resistance. It's hard to deal with. You don't see numbers like this very often. Leo is 224,000. He-Man 300k. Siegfried 400k. So, I mean, we had to have 3 damage dealers, basically. Leo's not in a pure damage build. He's really more of a hybrid, like, support build with some... He can just deal damage. But he's not in any ignore defense. But he's in more of a hybrid support role with some damage. So, 2 damage dealers, 1 main support, buffer support, and then backup, like, support for, like, tanky support, basically. We had to have at least 3 for that team. If we had only 1 damage dealer in that team, we would have lost that fight, straight up. And they had to be big damage dealers like Siegfried, He-Man, and Leo, so that's tough. This is going to be the end of the video. This is one of my longest videos to date, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a bit rocky in the beginning. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much. I hope you all had a great holiday weekend. I just want to give a massive shout out to everybody who's been liking, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, following the Instagram. You guys are amazing, making my dreams come true. Absolute legends. I'm so grateful for all of you. I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving once again, and have a great rest of the day, and have a great week. Thank you so much. Goodbye.